Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's Better Left Unsaid. I'm Shawn.
15 Cash Scoob back. Holidays.
It is holiday
Turkey
season.
Day.
It was.
Native American Appreciation Day.
It should be.
I mean, that's a real day.
Yeah, I know. But
That's what you mean. It
But
should
no. But you know.
What are you
Hold on. But you know the actual date is not Thanksgiving.
No, it's not. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It
So,
is.
but
But Christmas. You know what I mean? New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all this shit, man. It's that time of year, man.
It definitely is.
It's that time of year.
Also, something that I want to put out there. You ain't listen to this, and I ain't listen to this shit either. I tried to.
What?
And this is all bad.
What?
You ain't rated, so them streets did. They underrated me, never paid me, but them streets did. Who brought the billionaires to the hood, gonna tell you Meek did. Who bringing real niggas home for good, gonna tell you Meek is. Yeah, that's cause my mama told me different.
Yo, I never want to hear this nigga rap.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm done with rapping, bro. I don't want to hear anymore. Like, y'all have ruined it. These rappers have ruined music for me. Yeah.
It's been terrible.
It's terrible, bro. Enough is enough. Like, it should just keep getting worse, too.
I went back, so, you know, Meek made this big thing about him being independent and all this other shit.
I applaud him for that.
Yeah, I
too.
do.
He's talking a lot of real
applaud
stuff.
Yeah, he definitely was.
He's talking a lot of real stuff.
So when he was like, yo, I'm about to put these Flamers 5 out, I was like, you know what? I just want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if there was going to be any change or something.
Mm-hmm.
So next time, this nigga yell at me on 17 different tracks with that same flow.
I mean, he has his fan base, though. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, but dog.
What you want him to do? I don't know what you want him to sound like. He been sounding the same way. So
I know, but like as you get older, like your voice don't change a little bit, and you don't slow down your flow a little bit. Like, I mean, hold on.
Man.
You hear this, right?
Murder on my mind and it be hard to listen. Billions on all my vision.
All right, that's one, right? I'm gonna skip to like number. That was track number 2 because he had an intro.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie thought I wouldn't make it without it. Need surprise.
It's a similar beat. You can't count.
Oh, my
that.
fault. My fault. Oh, similar beat. Okay.
You don't got some wait for you or some shit like that on there.
Oh no, hold on. Even better. He has.
Yeah, like, I'm the baddest bitch walking.
Oh, he had Munch. There you go.
Okay, this is what it was clowning him over. But let me see what's going on.
This is it.
You thought I was feeling? Bitch, you easy to fuck. You know I'm Philly, I'm greasy as fuck. With our sides beating you up.
He switched the flow?
He did. Oh, not for long.
That money I gave wasn't even enough.
He gonna start yelling at you.
I'm really proud of let's keep it a bean. I'm from Philly, say what do you mean? You type it.
I'm sorry, that shit's nasty.
First of all, you gotta take responsibility. This drill shit is terrible for music. It's terrible for the rap game.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, continue. I want to. Wow.
This shit has got people trying to do the worst flow. This shit is worse when Amigos came in the game. This is all bad. This is so trash. Have you heard Nas trying to do this? And now I gotta take back what I said about 20. I see why he dissed him. Why are you rapping like this, bro? It's like, this young kid stuff, you gotta leave that kid stuff to the kids, bro. It's okay.
Speaking of that, I listened to that song. I didn't like the. First of all, I didn't like the beat.
Trash.
That shit was horrible, dog. Production off
trash.
take was. You know what's funny? I didn't mind that 21 verse. I just hate the beat.
I agree. 21 verse wasn't bad.
But the production was bad, and
he
then
had some corny lines. But that's it. That's
yeah,
what
I mean, he's not gonna give you he's not gonna give you nothing
Yeah.
like super deep or nothing. So
you can't avoid that.
But part of Nas flow in there, I was
that's my point.
I said, Nas, really?
That's my point.
Nas, you just want to
Grammy
Grammy a year ago.
Fast, like drill flow. It's not good, bro.
That's not it, bro.
Yeah,
and I was listening to his album, and I was like,
it's not.
and that's because I watched somebody was saying like, yo, this might be the best one. I'm like, no, it's not.
None of these are the best ones.
No, honestly, King's Disease 1 was.
King's Disease 1 was good. And you know why? Because it was the first one. There was nothing else to compare it to.
But I mean,
he should have stopped
good.
there. Took like 2-3 years off. Let us appreciate that.
I agree.
But you dropping music like you Future, like it's nasty, bro. I don't want to hear this.
Dropping 4 mixtapes back to back.
You're not the type of rapper that we want to hear. You're gonna rap out the same stuff, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't care how conscious it is. It's gonna be the same shit,
bro. It's not good enough for you to be spamming us with this shit, bro.
We see why Jay always do something every time he drop. Yo, hold that shit, dog.
Hold on, now we gotta be fair though.
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta give him credit for being able to put together body work.
Jay-Z
ain't been doing that since the 90s and 2000s.
Jay-Z put 444.
I said I'm talking about consistently putting out.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no, that's definitely did. He's been doing it for 30 years,
That's
pretty
what I'm
much,
saying.
and
So,
so yeah, I mean, I definitely give him that.
If you being 100, what 4 was what 2016, 2017?
Oh yeah, and Jay just
Yeah,
gave
so
you
that
a
was
bunch
only
of
20
features.
years span. Nas got 30 extra 10 years on him.
Yeah,
so.
no, Jay just put out verses now, and
Yeah.
if that, so you barely hear
So
that.
we
But
gotta, I mean, we gotta factor that in. But still, I would much rather people put out a classic or arguably a great album.
to me,
everybody
yeah,
else's.
once you're like,
it just takes some years off when you that alone in the game because this shit nasty. Bro.
I definitely agree because when you're like, because now Nas and like Jay and like certain people are like legendary acts. So like if they do put out something that's like, all right,
You need to sit with it, bro.
you gotta sit with it. You gotta really like, especially for a rapper like Nas. I want to be able to sit with your shit and be like, damn, let me hear what you said. I gotta replay it a few times. It was none of that in there. Especially that song with 21. I was like,
yeah.
I could have put that verse together, dog.
That's how they was talking about when Jay and Nas first came together. I think on what was that album with Miley Cyrus still twerking shit. If me, you know I got it.
Oh yeah, with on that BBC
That
joint.
BBC
yeah,
joint.
you know what I'm saying? Magna Carta, Holy Grail.
This not what I imagined
So-
these two to sound like. I like the song, but I do understand.
I like the song,
There
but
wasn't
see,
no
like,
rapping on that.
I will say the songs that they had before that, they had like Black Republican. I didn't really rock with. That was when Nas dropped that Hip Hop Is Dead, and I didn't like that album. But they dropped the song on Jay-Z's American Gangster, Successful. That was a good song.
People like that album. That album was not good.
That album was actually really good.
It's not.
That album was
He
great.
was talking halfway through that.
No,
album. Half the
that
shit
man,
was like
he was rapping though.
cinematic movie shit. He wasn't even rapping.
No, he was rapping though. We can go back and play it. I
We
can
can
play
play
that
it.
song, dog.
It's not good.
I mean, we can't play it right now, but
Exactly,
we
it's
definitely
not
played
good.
it. That shit's great.
Nah, that's
Shit's
when he
great.
started rapping super slow. And it was over with after that. Black Album was the last real hard hitter.
Nah,
It's-
because Magna Carta was also good as well.
Yeah, he was. That's because it was heavy featured, heavy production on that shit.
There was a lot more production. Man.
Yeah.
There's a lot more production.
He
But
came
that,
out-
that
his
was
first singles with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake been cold for years before that. He brought out like stop it, bro. Whatever. We ain't gonna get.
You ain't gonna take away from what Jay did on there. Jay was rapping.
Jay did his part, but it was heavy production.
No, the production was much different from what you ever heard before.
That's my
yeah,
point.
It was
So
more.
It wasn't
it
like he was
more
doing
of
the
that-
heavy lifting on the fucking project. That's like when him and Ye did the album together. He didn't have to rap that good.
Oh,
On
no,
fucking
no,
Watch the
he
Throne.
but he rapped. He rapped. I don't
That
know.
album would have been great with just Ye. We can all agree.
Yo, Hov got classic verses on there, dog. You better
I
stop.
said it would have been great just with Ye though. We didn't need
It would've been
Jay's
solid.
first. We just saw a class album right before that, the year before, with My Beautiful Dark Twisted with Ye alone. So
Well,
stop
hey,
it.
and he,
So
would-
stop
well,
it.
he had Jay-Z on there too. He
On
had heavy
one
feature.
song. On
He had
one
he-
song.
two.
On one song, and he didn't have the best verse on the song go out. So stop it. So we can get So we
Live
can
long
talk.
enough to see yourself become a villain? Come on, man. All of y'all can suck my balls through my drawers.
That's what you banking on.
That shit was
This was terrible.
that shit was funny.
That shit made Nicki Minaj start. We was like, Jay-Z, who fucking stop it? He had the worst verse on the
First,
fucking
stop.
the worst verse.
Goblins, ghouls, and zombies with no conscience.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Yo, you gotta
Anyways,
respect
man,
Hov,
when you get to a certain age, you get to a certain level of your career, bro. We don't need. That's for the young people, man. Young people, y'all need to drop an album every year.
I agree,
You
especially
doing
when
the
you're coming
game,
up. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
You need to
definitely
drop an
need to.
album, and you need to make a concerted effort to promote that. Let that album sit for a year. Come back with another album, like they used to do. When
Like,
everybody
yeah,
dropped
definitely. I
every
definitely
fucking
agree with
year. These
that.
older
And like
dudes
actually let it sit for an entire year.
do
you
a
know.
whole tour behind it, get your whole theme off, like The Weeknd was doing with After Hours. I don't know why he. I mean, I wasn't mad that he came out with an album the next year, but I don't know why he just made the same album again.
Well, what happened was, remember, COVID stopped his tour for After Hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so because I had bought tickets and they refunded because COVID stopped that, and so that's why it's now called Till Dawn After Hours.
That's true, yeah.
So yeah, so he's doing that.
But that was still a bad decision, but anyway.
Yeah,
we
you
know
know.
who went number one, though.
Yeah, it definitely did.
No, we know who went number one. That was
No,
Gunna.
no, no. We know what The Weeknd did.
We know what Gunna did.
We know what. Yeah, 156,000 copies.
Yeah, more than him.
On that first weekend, you see what happened after that.
Top streamed album, top 5 streamed album this year. Okay.
Pushing P.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
what.
Grammy nominated. You
Yeah,
forgot?
I'm not. Hey, no respect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, free Gunner, free Thug. You know what I'm saying?
But we
No, but we know who wasn't streamed that much.
who?
you know who ain't get themselves. Like you got
Listen, man.
5 million followers.
Listen, man. Saweetie, she dropped. What was the name of that album? Or the project or whatever it was.
The Single Life EP.
It's single. Okay, so it's supposed to be like a.
I think it's a mixtape. I don't know if that's really you want to call it an album. It's an EP.
It was on like six or 7 songs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Theme, little project. I mean, her return.
That wasn't a return. She should have fucking. That was a go away.
I mean, you know what I mean? She's a music artist, and that's what she does. You know what I'm saying? She releases music. So she was off the scene for a while. Had a rough public breakup. A very wild scene with Sarquavius in the elevator.
Yeah, that elevator scene kind of crazy.
So
That's
she
my
decided.
PlayStation, bitch.
She decided to. They tried to throw domestic violence on. Stop it. That was no Chris Brown shit.
Not even close. Not even close. Because I mean, being honest, we against domestic violence. We don't like that shit. But chill. You bugging my shit.
I mean, yeah, it's but he didn't put hands on her. We all see that.
We all see
they fighting over a briefcase. Where the fuck it was? Cool.
Yeah, PlayStation. Just don't touch my PlayStation. It's only downtime.
Game nerds.
Hey, I like PlayStation, bro. I'm about to buy that
Nerds.
Need for Speed too, and Call of Duty.
Fucking dweeb. But so yeah, she tried to come back after the whole situation. Unfortunately, just her timing was.
The timing was extremely terrible, especially.
Bad.
Yeah, I think she should have pushed it back another month, at least.
I think she should just change the theme of the project. Like nobody wants to hear about you being single. It's been a long time since y'all broke up, and we just had a tragic situation from that camp. So I don't think anybody wants to hear about how happy you are to be single, or are you single?
That and
Nobody
also
cares.
even when they did. All right, so here's how I feel. Remember, Saweetie? She's probably dropped projects. I've seen she had projects, but she's always had like a single that just kind of ran for a minute. You know, she had a little Icy Girl thing when that came out. She had My Type, and then she had that Tap In. Whether you think it's good or not, it still went off and it did whatever numbers it did. She ain't had not one single from this.
No, not from that. No.
So that, to me, that hindered a lot. Because at least with that single, you put it on your project, you know, that give you a little bit better gauge. Like, people gonna want to, like, oh, snap, all right, we like this song, let me go check out the rest.
Yeah.
2, during the time of things being addressed, about, like, before the Takeoff death, you were single, and then they started talking about what happened after.
Yeah.
You supposedly did X, Y, and Z, did this. You never addressed any of that. You just went completely off the grid.
That's true. Yeah.
She wasn't on Twitter. She wasn't on Instagram. She wasn't doing much. You didn't see much of her.
Just doing her little commercials or whatever.
Yeah, and that's about it. So, another bow. You got followers. People love Saweetie or whatever, for whatever reason. You could have said something and cool. Now then Takeoff dies and cool. Now you want to drop something. People are still mourning about this. Nobody wants to hear you being single, and we don't give a fuck about you being single. We get that. We know that. We understand. Like, that shit's dead now. And bro, you're not a great rapper for you to be putting out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really think it just came down to bad music. I did give it a listen, and it was just like I haven't seen anybody that has reposted, said anything like it went so under the radar because none of the songs are good. You know what I mean?
The fact it went so under the radar. The only reason I saw it was because she posted and I followed her on Instagram.
Follow on Instagram.
Damn right, I followed her.
Some nasty man shit.
Yeah, it might be though. I
Some
followed
nasty
her.
man shit.
Hey, listen, I definitely did. I followed her immediately. I don't know how long I've been following her. This has been a long
Some
time.
man shit. That's real questionable, man. I mean, we gotta call that into investigation.
You think so?
Unreasonable.
To follow her on Instagram?
Yeah.
Hey man, I think she's
a little creepy.
I think she's pretty, man.
A little creepy, I mean.
You don't follow no celebrities on Instagram?
Never.
I understand.
Never.
I understand. I'm following.
That's not my lifestyle. That's a
No,
different lane. I mean, if that's what y'all like to do, that's what y'all like to do.
No, I just thought she was.
I mean, I can really question the character of a lot of if y'all follow any celebrity.
Ooh. Okay.
You don't know them.
You don't.
That's what you follow them for.
I follow car pages too.
Exactly, for the cars.
Yeah.
That's not a person.
Hey, listen, follow.
That was a terrible comparison.
I'm
It's
just
like
saying.
to be saying I follow food pages. I don't know to cook. Yeah, I follow them for the recipes.
I follow her for other things.
This guy's disgusting, man.
Yeah, possibly, but
No.
yeah, no. But 2007 is disgusting.
I mean, yeah, I think she did. I ain't gonna say she deserved it, but she got what she was asking for. I say that. It is what it is. It's very difficult to sell 2,000 That is almost difficult as selling 2 million. That is terrible.
No, it is. It is.
That is just straight up embarrassing.
But for me, to me, because of her stature and how the fame and notoriety that she has, 2000 is absurd.
Yeah.
2000 is absurd. I mean, strictly based off your fan base, I would have assumed on a very minimum 20.
Yeah, I could say 20 would have made more sense.
Would have made more sense. Then I'd have been like, okay, people can clown, but she still sold 20. Whatever, cool, blah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for now, I mean, I've looked at a bunch of sales. Like, even the biggest of biggest don't be selling a bunch now.
I'm finna say, yeah, it really depends. Like, I mean, because Glorilla sold less than 30,000. She got outsold by Nas, which is kind of unbelievable.
It's weird because Nas is not a huge, like, his numbers don't go crazy. It's like an overtime. You done sold a bunch of them probably after, but he's not a first week person, not a second, third, whatever. But yeah, so I can understand that part. But I mean, what the highest grossing right now is what, when 21 and Drake did it. And I'm actually shocked that they did that much.
No, that's not the highest.
No, not the highest grossing, but I mean in recent, like they just did.
Taylor Swift. Why you keep disrespecting Taylor Swift? She's a monster out here, bro.
Bro, we're talking about rap.
We're not talking about rap.
We're
talking about music.
You talking about music, period?
You said highest. I'm saying you said highest selling because of that. Because we can bring in Bad Bunny. We can bring a lot of these dudes. Music still selling.
Talking about rap. Rap isn't doing well at all.
I mean, but all these rappers be linking up with these pop artists and doing all these features and all that shit, so you can't just exclude it completely. I mean,
okay, I feel you. But Taylor Swift is different. Told me, hey, she got the money. She buy her own albums.
If you say so. I mean,
hey, no. I take that back because I seen they had some of her tickets.
Yeah,
they posted $96,000 for a ticket.
Listen, man, we can say we run a culture and all this, but I mean,
we don't run that culture. Y'all niggas don't have one ticket selling for $96,000.
Saying, man, that's why it's such a big deal that Drake and Ye and Kendrick and all these are different type of statues. Like this is the hottest rapper, Glorilla, ESTG. Yeah, they ain't selling no six. They ain't even selling 60,000.
Yo, you saw what the baby happened within a year span. That man went from selling out arenas to going to buy one get one of these tickets. That man album did nothing. We ain't hear not one song after that album.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a different time right now, man. It's really just you gotta be really popular.
You do. I mean, look at the Weeknd. He's doing a second leg of his tour now, just for the simple fact he done sold out all of North America. He's like, now let me just go somewhere else now.
It's a different tier, man. That's why folks gotta stop bringing up Chris Brown in these conversations. He's not who he used to be.
He's not.
Stop it, bro.
He's
kicked his ass off the AMAs. Who gives a fuck?
I mean, to me,
get his ass off this.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I would say it.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say it. This ain't run it. Chris Brown take you down. Get his bum ass off it. The album
No. He was doing a Michael Jackson tribute.
So I don't give a damn what he tributed. He's not that man. He used to be.
I understand, but you know what I'm saying.
He's mellow.
Whoa, hold on, whoa.
He's not that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say you don't do that. You ain't gotta do that.
He's Chris Paul. He's Chris Paul.
Whoa, oh my.
He's Chris Paul.
Damn, Chris.
Chris Paul was in.
I don't even know what Chris.
Candidate.
Yeah, and Chris Paul is out here. He ain't playing like 20 games now.
That's what I'm saying.
That damn hamstring you old, bro.
Them young boys came up. You know what I mean? Doing what they doing, but
Cameron
he's still
effective.
effective. He's still what they say the best true point guard.
Yeah, he is. But I mean,
that's why I'm calling him that.
Hold on,
because they say Chris Brown the most talented overall. CP the best point guard overall. But I mean, he ain't what he used to be.
He's not what he used to be at all. Oh my god.
That's cool. I love Michael Jackson.
I do too.
But I'd rather see Michael. I'd rather just them play the fucking video of Michael Jackson than Chris Brown.
Get him a hologram?
Yeah, a hologram or some shit.
What was the last song that you heard from Chris Brown's album?
The shit with Wizkid.
Okay. Oh, okay. That one was yeah.
That's a hit. He had a couple of decent songs.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Saying it's not like,
but it doesn't have that effect.
He wasn't even the biggest, I wouldn't say R&B act that dropped. Brent Faiyaz was cooking everybody this year as far as the males.
He definitely
and we know what Summer Walker does, so I don't even think he's in the conversation.
And
for
do you put The Weeknd in R&B, or is he more? Because I mean his album says R&B, so I mean I'm just wondering.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's not my call to categorize it. But I mean, if you want to, I wouldn't put him on the Weeknd's tier. So
no, I mean he's nowhere. I mean none of those on the Weeknd's tier at that point.
So, but I mean,
and you definitely said you know what Summer Walker do.
You know what Summer Walker do.
Oh gosh,
crazy. What did she do first week? Ari numbers wasn't like that.
Yeah, it wasn't, but she puts out quality music.
Yeah, she does put out quality music. But what is Summer Walker first week sale? I
Let me
say
see.
like 2 something. Because if she did, that's crazy. For R&B act to be doing that.
Doing 200? Yeah, it definitely is.
I want to say it was 2 something. We know Beyonce.
I mean, that don't count. Do you really want to talk about Beyonce right now?
Let's talk about Beyonce. She not. Wouldn't even really consider Beyonce an R&B artist like that. She's a little bit more pop.
Yo, Still Over It debuted at number 1 with 166,000.
Okay, 166. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a different level. The SZA about to drop too. She just posted an album cover, so.
We know what SZA gonna do.
I predict.
I mean, you seen what I Hate You was? The number 1 most streamed R&B song of the year.
I'm gonna predict SZA gonna do between.
I was gonna say
150 to 200.
I was thinking that. I was around like 215 at the most.
At the most. Yeah, it might. I don't know. I could see it being a little bit lower, you know what I mean, around 100, just because it's been so long.
It's been so, but that's why I say like like if she hits every mark and it sells, I'll say 215, 220 at the very most.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's still gonna do between that 150 though.
Yeah, because women just alone gonna get her I mean, crazy amount of streams, and dudes like SZA too. So
We definitely do.
yeah, it's gonna be spooky. If we talk about R&B artists, man, don't talk to me about Chris Brown no more. Yes, AMAs. First of all, nobody watched y'all anyway, so don't tell me he got
I
booted.
didn't even. First of all,
Why did he even tell us he got booted? We didn't even know he was gonna be there.
I didn't know that shit was happening.
Yeah, you dropping choreography. Okay, damn, you dance all the time. Good for you. Man.
Honestly, I would have rather him just posted him doing a choreography with no caption.
Exactly.
Then I'd be like,
Don't tell
my
me
god,
that.
stuff.
I don't want to hear about your complaints. Oh, they're trying to blackball you, Chris. Knock it off.
And he still won an award.
I don't know if he deserved it, but cool.
Ooh.
Chris, you're a legend.
That's
all
what happened.
this shit. It's okay for people not to like you. It's okay for people not to want to work with you. That's just what it is, bro. That's the industry.
Honestly, at this point, Chris Brown, you've been doing it for so long. It's okay for you to just be a legendary. I can just do some music and just keep it cool. Go on tour, do what you do, and just keep it moving.
Exactly.
You don't have to
complaining about all this, like, bro. We get it.
We understand.
First of all, they have the most valid reason in history to dislike you. So if you really want to be mad at somebody, you gotta be mad at yourself. So stop.
With a case like that, do you feel like things should be like, you know what I'm saying, give people room to grow?
He can want room to grow all they want. People have made their decision. If they don't want to like you, I got a lot of reasons that'll fit valid, and those are one of them. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck what he talking about.
I got you. No, I definitely feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that's a complaint anymore. It's not like he's out here starving, bro. People still praise you every time you do something. It's nothing to complain about.
Bro, you still got money, man. Get the go dance, go make some music, go on tour.
People still going to your tours.
Yeah.
Like, stop it, bro.
All you really have to do, people still want to, some reason people still be Usher versus Chris Brown. People even still talk about it.
Exactly. You in all these discussions, bro. So it's really nothing.
So I'm not complaining. Yeah, you kicked me out. All right, that's cool. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm gonna go on tour. You drop 45 song albums. You can go on tour.
The last one was like 30.
Yeah, no. First of all, I can't listen to his old album.
It sounds the same.
It does. When you get around 10 songs, I'll be like, all right, that's it. I'm good.
He's gonna have 2 or 3 that are really good on every album, and that's okay, bro. It's
It is.
okay. We know you can dance. We know you can sing. Just do that.
No, see, if you just keep it consistent in what you've been doing,
Yeah,
go on tour. You're gonna make your money.
You gonna do good, yeah.
I mean, light skin syndrome, dog. I'm fucking soft ass nigga, bro. Listen, I am, but I'm not one of them. Him and Drake be ruining shit for us.
Self-hatred at its finest.
Hey, listen, him and Drake be ruining
Drake
shit for us.
is Jewish, Canadian, and half white, my brother. I don't know why you include him in the light skin syndrome. I don't even know that was. Stop it. Stop it. He's a Semite. Next topic, man. I'm done with this.
All right, my guy. Something that just came to an end.
Yeah, man.
It's represents part of one of your cities that one of the greatest shows, I would say.
Yeah. Has to be
one of the greatest shows. Atlanta actually just came to an end a few weeks ago.
Yes,
Atlanta
man.
came to an end.
To a legendary, very legendary, produced, writing, acting,
thought provoking. That shit was
thought provoking, theme, conceptual. One of the most groundbreaking. Like this,
It
I've
definitely
never
was.
seen a show like this in my life.
I haven't either. And for one, take a very base level, the cast, because of like,
Yeah.
to me, it was much different from every other show that we see with like a black cast.
Yeah. I
Because
agree.
think about like when Snowfall came out. Oh my gosh, it's great. What are you doing? You're selling drugs.
Yeah.
Even with this being about so-called rapper, it wasn't your normal.
Yeah.
Everything was different about that. Just the thought behind it was different. The topics that they covered was much different than what you would see from a show like that.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. All right, listen. Watched Atlanta. Me and you both talked about this. Watched Atlanta since it came, and it's been, it was an amazing show, though.
Yeah, we gotta give Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, and his brother Stephen Glover, who actually I think writes and directs on that show. They flowers, man.
Fucking flowers, man. Get that man.
One of the
man his
most
credit, bro.
underappreciated. In my opinion, it can't be compared. All these shows that came out in this era. Listen, man. Y'all was mediocre compared to what they was producing on a weekly basis, bro. This is one of the most extraordinary shows I've ever seen in my life. The messaging
behind that shit was
Like-
insane, bro.
Like you got to go to YouTube just to understand like the
You gotta
points
have
and the
people break
scenes.
that shit
Yeah.
down, scene by scene, line by line, to really be like, oh, I get that.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've watched episodes over to be like,
Yeah,
oh
most
shit,
of the times,
what the
yeah.
fuck? Okay, that's what he was saying.
The ironic scenes, the comedy, like it was almost like if you've ever watched a Dave Chappelle stand up, like the story and how it ends that makes it so funny.
Yes.
That's what the show was. It was just genius level, bro.
I completely agree. I completely
Yeah,
agree.
shout out to Alfred, I believe. I wish I knew all the people's names.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith Stanfield,
Yeah.
one of the best. Come on, bro.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of them are not, especially like Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. He doesn't get the credit that he's deserving.
Yeah, he's got to be one of the most talented people of our generation. Like this is,
to me, that's artistry right there.
This
I
is-
call him an artist because to me, artistry covers a wide array of things. He's an artist. He painted a picture for you.
just creation.
He painted a picture. His creativity was ridiculous. His thought process going into it, to me, was like, it was a well thought out plan of saying, hey, I'm gonna bring a show about my city, but it's not just about my city, but my city's black.
Yeah.
So let me talk about that whole picture in itself. So I feel like that was just,
And just the way, like, it was one of the only shows that actually you could see the growth of the actual show, not the characters.
the whole
The
thing.
actual show went from, we're actually following the day in the life of this young broke guy that's from Atlanta, lives in Atlanta, to a completely thematic. You don't know what you're gonna get from week to week, and it just had you excited. Like you,
No,
it
it's
was
the
one of the
point-
shows you was excited just to watch the ending, just so you can understand what went on the first like 25 minutes or whatever.
No, it was one of those shows, like, you know how, like, I feel like you know how, like, we'll watch shows like, remember we was watching Snowfall,
Yeah,
and you'd be like, that was a waste of an episode.
exactly. Yeah,
And like, what's
That's
the
a
next
fact,
episode
yeah.
gonna be?
That's a good point. That's a
And you
great
be
point,
like,
yeah.
all right, yo, what's the next episode gonna be? It's not like you're excited necessarily to see the next episode, but
Yeah.
you're like,
you want
yo,
to see like, damn, so he gonna shoot him or what? Is he gonna kill him or what?
yeah, it's like, yo, okay, like, yo,
What
bro,
you
you
dragging
wasted a
this
whole
out for,
episode
yeah.
for this.
Yeah,
Every episode was like, oh shit,
perfect. Yeah.
fuck, and you knew every episode was gonna be different, but it tied together at some point. But you
Facts.
was like,
Exactly.
but you knew that you was like, fuck, like, yo, this next episode next week, nigga, what, on Thursday? Shit, like, I need to see this because what is this gonna? Is this gonna go back to episode 1 or is it gonna go back to episode 10? It's like, how does that connect?
I remember because it wasn't the biggest show in the world, but like I would see it, like people talking about it on Twitter from time to time, so I would get on there, and after watching last week, you'd be like, Tyler Perry, like, what are you talking about? You wouldn't know what the fuck.
Because
And they'll be
he
like,
had
I
shit
need to
trending.
watch.
Yeah, he had shit trending, and then you would see like,
Shit
oh, Atlanta. I'm
trending,
like, hold on, what the fuck what did I miss?
Yeah.
So it
The thing
definitely.
I appreciate about Donald Glover and the show Atlanta so much was that it's the complete opposite of what you would describe 2022 as. Like you, and the last like 5-6 years or so.
Okay.
Like now we're in such a lazy, McDonald's era, like just put shit in front of you to consume.
It's a microwave era, bro.
He
Just,
made
yeah.
you think and pay attention. We got back to a time where I need to do some research on this. Like, what does this mean? I need to go back and listen to what he said, why he said it like that. Like, made you read people's faces, the way they dress. Like, it was just a thought-provoking experience. Like, it wasn't like a show. It was like, damn, I'm on a journey.
It's funny because I was talking to my uncle the other day.
Yeah.
Because I went and watched Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I feel like with shows like that, after you see the thought behind it, the writing, the screenplay, you see everything else. Everything is lackluster.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, you're not putting, because like you said, it's a microwave era. It's just, you know, make it hot for now. Cool. It's like nobody put the thought in, like nobody put a thought behind certain things. They just put it out and like, all right, cool. It's gonna do this immediately, and it is what it is after that.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like everything else has been. It's like, but that he took his time and said, yo, let me think of it well thought out. Like when you go back and watch, like when we watched Snowfall last season, it was more like, I remember you said this because you was like, okay, now they're trying to be like Power.
Facts, yeah.
And so like when you had initially like a show like Snowfall where it made you think a little bit, it had the writing was down to the T, and it really
slow development of like
everything doesn't have to happen immediately. Like you're not gonna be broke today and be a millionaire tomorrow.
I don't need you to hit me with all these dramatic instances of violence or backstabbing, like. And that's the thing, like I understand it, but it's crazy like when you can see it, because it's like, damn, people are just watching so they can see the big moment. It's kind of like just a reflection of like what goes on. You're not listening to an album to listen to it. You're listening to hear the diss, or you're listening to catch the headline. Who's he talking about?
It's like whatever single that drops, and you don't fuck the album. Let's just drop a single. All right,
exactly.
Cool. We're good. So like that part is like
that
was, he really put time behind it. Where like we're not just watching this. This not gonna be single for single. This gonna be an album.
Exactly.
This is a whole album that I put together. This is a whole movie I put together, and it's gonna make you sit here for however long it is and really watch. And now you gotta pay attention.
Facts, yeah.
You know, you watch shows. You fuck around. You'll be watching a show. You'll try to get into a show that has 10 episodes for a season. Mm-hmm. By episode 3, you over here on your phone like, oh shit, what the fuck? Fact, and you watch that length, bro. I remember we was over here and we all sat here and watched the episode. We were like, and we all sat here and was like,
man, Atlanta's so great. I can literally watch that from start to finish every year of my life. Like with a group, I want to go back and have like watch parties. Because I remember folks was hating on season 3, and I was like, this is my favorite season thus far. Bro. And then season 4 came, I'm like, how the fuck can this get any better? This is ridiculous.
Bro, I was mad that season 4 was ending. I was like, fuck. I was like, yo, y'all don't want to put like 1.5 more joints out? We literally had a watch party for that first, was it the first episode?
Yeah, the first episode of season 3. And I was like, bro, this is phenomenal. And I don't care that they don't got nobody in it, because it was just good. It's like a movie.
It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to have that. And that's the problem. That's like when, you know, when rappers go out there for that big feature.
Yeah, they lean
you know what I'm saying?
on,
like, yo, I'm going to get this big producer, I'm going to get this big feature, and it's going to be a hit. That should be lackluster. Nah, bro. Get some like grit to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very few of these type of creators we have left, and we really got to appreciate it, man. Because now, I don't know when things became so focused on numbers and less about the art and appreciation, like taking your time and really building a brand, a legacy, or something that can stand the test of time.
Streaming.
But yeah, we gotta appreciate. I definitely appreciate Donald more than ever, because that was just. I thought it was a flawless, damn near flawless masterpiece of a show. And I'm just glad we got to a point where it never fell off. It only got better. It stopped before it got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, before it just got to that point where you're like, I already cut that shit off. Kind of like how Ozark was. It was like, yo, why'd y'all do this?
Yeah, and that's my thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like y'all was so great, and then like, even the last one, you dragged it out too long. Nah.
That's the thing,
Keep it clear and concise, and you're there.
That's why I think people, like, before people judge shows, I really think you have to go back and watch, like, certain things, like, that's why I'm glad I went back and watched Game of Thrones, because now I understand what people are saying, and now I understand why people are so mad at the ending. That's when I went back and watched Sopranos. I'm like, oh, I see why everybody has this in the greatest shows ever conversation. Because the rest of these shows just knock off Sopranos and The Wire.
The Wires, yeah.
All these characters are getting pulled. The same type of persona is built in. Completely. All based off this foundation of the golden standard of what TV shows should be. Like everything don't gotta be exciting. It's a build. You know what I mean?
Think about this. Where I feel like it went wrong was streaming. Think about this, right? People, when you watch The Sopranos and The Wire, people literally had to set their time and go and watch it on Sundays or whatever day it came out, or you're not being able to see it.
That's true.
Or I wait till however long before a DVD or a VHR, whatever came out. So now you got to remember, these seasons drop. They drop on Netflix. They drop on this and this, and you can watch it, and it is what it is.
I agree. I think he's speaking to the convenience of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like even that with movies, you see how movies will come out. They be in the theaters for a week, 2 weeks. All of a sudden they on HBO Max.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they on Disney Plus, and it's like, well, we know we're gonna get our stream. We know we're gonna get our numbers regardless because people gonna watch it because they have this.
It just takes away appreciation for certain shit. Like it changes how stuff is perceived, how it's received. Like when stuff is just force fed to you, and it's like, okay, I might as well watch it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I'm not excited to go into it. Like at this point, like I went to see Black Panther because I felt like I had to. Like I need to know, like, you know what I mean?
I had to see, but
yeah.
Okay. Speaking of that, how'd you feel about it?
I mean, I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of the first one.
I wasn't either. I can completely agree. I wasn't a fan.
I watched maybe about 60% of the Marvel superhero movies, starting like with Iron Man back in the day. And even, I guess technically you can go to DC because with Spider-Man and all that shit, but that wasn't part of, like, I mean, the branch of the franchise that are going on right now. But to me, the best I've ever seen Black Panther in, as far as how much I liked the character and whatever he was doing, was when he got introduced in Civil War.
I completely agree.
I thought that 30 minutes he had was greater than all these shit.
I was like, yo, that's amazing.
Yes.
I completely, because I've watched all of Marvel. I mean, even before it became Marvel Cineverse, whatever.
Yeah.
I watched all X-Men, Spider-Man, even the Hulk in 08.
X-Men was fire. They need to start disrespecting
Bro, that shit was great. But I've watched all of Marvel all the way up. To me, and to me in this instance, right, they took it so much outside of being a superhero.
Yeah.
Because like if you watch Civil War, how they introduced him, yes, oh my gosh, we're glad he's black, but he's a superhero.
Yeah.
They started focusing on the black part of it, and then they start, like, even with this one, let's speak on the minorities, let's speak on the girl part of it, let's speak on the Hispanic part of it. It's no longer about being superheroes, because when I go into a movie like this, like, cool, I want you to have some, like, something deeper, but this is a superhero movie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. If I want to see something different, I'll go watch a doc or something else. I'll go watch about that, but I'm here for this.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, let's just make sure we get that in here. Let's take away from what it really is.
Yeah.
And so, like, both of those movies, like, I mean, for one, the first one was okay, but I think Michael B. Jordan, I hate him.
He's the worst actor. Well, let me not. He's the worst actor.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, yo, he sucks.
In that movie, he was horrendous.
Yo, bro, I couldn't take him serious.
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
even his aggressive voice is like,
it's not.
Get out of here, little chihuahua. Like, it's not a Rottweiler.
Yo, you know what the best movie I seen him in?
What?
Horrible. With Keanu, yeah, take it back when he was 12. Yeah, get that nigga out of here, man.
And it's crazy because he got a little catalog on, so I'm not mad at him as an actor, but some of these films, like his acting, like when he's asked to really, you know what I'm saying, present a real strong scene, is
to me, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that button that turns you to make me take him serious.
Yeah,
like, you know,
I've
even watched
believable.
Yeah, I even watched like what's that movie? Creed, yeah. Watch that first one. I'm like, you not tough, bro. I don't want to hear you. Like, there's certain things I just don't want to. Like, that's like when Drake, when he talking tough, bro. Yo, get the fuck out of here, nigga. We don't believe that.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah.
Because like, for instance, you watch Denzel with Training Day.
Hardest shit ever. Denzel was so authentic. I thought I didn't even know that was actually based on a real police officer in Cali.
All right, well, sorry, people. He just told me.
Yeah, yes, that is. He was based on a dirty cop.
So I had no idea.
Yes.
But what he did in that movie?
Yeah, that was
fucking phenomenal past phenomenal.
And the co-star, man, just phenomenal.
Yeah, I forgot what boy name.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke, that is.
Yep.
Yep.
Ethan Hawke, man. Phenomenal acting, man. That's another thing, man. I miss great acting.
I mean, you see what your boy Will Smith doing out here in Mississipation? You watch that movie?
It ain't out yet.
Oh, okay. Man, I ain't even know. That shit should have flopped already.
Yeah. He already caught me, please. I understand if y'all don't want to watch because I slapped him up. No, we don't want to watch because you. Got nothing to do with Chris Rock. We don't want to watch because nobody want to see that shit.
Nobody want to see no black men as being a slave in 2022 on 2023. It's about to be 2023 in about 45 days.
I don't want to hear nothing about Will
32
Smith.
days, I should say.
I don't want to hear nothing about the Smiths.
Ever
We're
again.
done with it, man. Leave their ass in 2022, man.
I mean, you see what Jada did to August.
Turned his ass. Oh my god.
But
Turned
nah.
his ass out.
Yeah, he did. But nah, man, you know, salute. Whenever you see this, Donald, because I know one day we going to make it and you going to see this. Much appreciated.
Facts, man. You are a great inspiration to me.
I
Love
agree.
to work together on something one day, however that, you know what I'm
However
saying?
it may
We
turn
gonna
out,
make
man.
that happen, man. It's a few people that inspire me just with their level of creation. And you one of the few, man. We definitely are never underappreciated, man. We definitely love that.
I
So,
completely agree. Just to me, just the mindset and the thought behind this shit that you
Yeah.
did. I mean, I'll take it back to even fuck the show. You can go to the music.
man, music.
His input, his like whole the effort that he puts into it. It's
Yeah.
never no half-ass shit like, oh, I know I can do this. Oh, I know it's gonna sound like this. So here, it's
Yeah.
always a thought behind that shit, and he really, it feels like he sits with his own shit. He watches it and he be like, all right, I'm good with this. Oh, you know what? That's not right.
Yeah.
We gonna do this shit over. Instead, you know, like you said, Mike, it's a microwave era. Niggas just put out shit and just be like, here you go. You gonna, oh, this part is hot, so you gonna listen to that shit. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's a
nah.
fact, yeah.
He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get it at first. You gonna get it.
Just sit with it, yeah, man.
You know, that's
Just
what,
sit with
that's
it,
what
man.
music used to be about. That's what movies used to be about. You know, bro, you know how long? You remember like back in the days when it'd take movies 3 years to come out on DVD.
It did used to take a long ass time. Yeah,
Take
and
movies
it used,
three-
and it used to be a big deal.
Huge, like when they come out on
Had a whole
DVD.
promotion stand in front of Walmart River, like
Dog, like
you can
people used
finally
to
get
talk
it on
about their
DVD,
DVD sales. Like, they, okay,
Yeah,
I did
that's
great
a
in
fact.
box office, but yo, this DVD when it come out,
I remember when it was hard to get certain movies that was so popular because they would be all the shit be sold out and
you know, you go to Walmart, you go to Best Buy or somebody, you be like,
Yeah, shit.
damn, I still can't get this
damn,
movie.
man, it should be like $30 too. I'm like, oh.
It to the point. Remember Blockbuster?
Yeah.
You couldn't even get that shit at Blockbuster. That shit,
Exactly,
you gotta
it
wait
should
for a
be rented
while.
out for months.
No, I'm like, yo, y'all ain't returned that shit yet.
Yeah, that's
So-
when. That's a good point though. They said anything that's hard to get is worth keeping, or anything that's easy to get may not be worth it. So I guess it makes you appreciate stuff differently, man.
No,
When
definitely
stuff
do. I
comes
mean-
easy to you.
I mean, to me, that's even like on a very shallow level. That's like sneakers, right? You would go
Yeah, people don't want nothing that everybody got, man.
exactly, but even then, you would think about like I remember. I go back like some years ago when they was doing like the. Remember Jordan used to come out with the packs.
Yeah, the what was them shits called?
They had the DMP packs.
Defining
The
moments
moments,
pack.
yep.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I remember they would do that, and then some of them would sell, some of them won't.
yeah.
I remember they had the ones pack. They had the bread ones and the Celtic
Nah, I know
ones.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I remember they split them, and they had the Celtics ones sitting on the shelf.
Sheesh.
Had them sitting on the shelf. They had that one. I remember a few years later, they had the Storm Blue sitting on the shelf. All of a sudden now, $600, $700, $800 now. And it was quality. You may not have got it at the time. That's like, you know, shows like Atlanta. Something like that. It's just like, you may not get it at first, but once you get it, you understand what it is. You understand the quality, the thought behind it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, music. You know, people, when they sold music that first week, meant something. Now it's like, who cares about first week? I'm just going to stream or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, y'all made it about the numbers, man.
They did make it about the numbers. They stopped making it about the quality, though. And I mean, hey, you know what? Fuck you, Drake, man. He said that shit on whatever album we're talking about, man. Don't talk about the numbers. We don't give a fuck about the numbers no more, nigga. That shit that's just lackluster, though, that you putting out, man.
Putting out trash, bro.
No,
Take
you
that
put out
back
some
to
shit that I
Canada,
want to
man.
hear in the club, and I mean, that's because I'm drunk already. Listen.
Only reason I gotta like Drake is because all the girls in the people in the party like Drake. You know what I mean? I don't want to listen to that shit no more, man.
Listen, and I was a fan of Drake. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm finna say you front like your boy in the top 10 of the Apple Music replay.
Oh,
so
listen,
don't act like, you know
he
what I'm saying?
definitely
So
is.
don't
I ain't
act
even
like,
gonna front. I'm
don't
not
act
gonna.
like you know what
Hey,
I'm
man,
saying?
hold on,
You
what-
wasn't on this hate train when I was dissing
Hold
the
on,
last
what
year and a half.
y'all say down here? No cap. You're right. but I've also said it. I even said it when Certified Lover Boy came out.
Bro,
I said this shit.
No,
Hold on.
I'm the one that been telling you this shit been subpar mediocre.
Let me go ahead and give you that.
Man, listen, man.
When Certified Lover Boy came out, you said this shit was mid, right?
I don't hear what you gotta say no more.
No, I'm giving it to you, man. You said it was mid, and I said, yeah.
6 out of 10 at best. Listen to it again, it got worse.
Whoa,
That's what I said.
I won't say that. I just said
I'm telling you what I said. You just quoted what I said. I'm telling you what I said.
Oh.
Now, what you want to say about it?
All right, man. You know, as a Drake fan, you gotta do better, dog. You gotta do better. Man. That's all I'm saying, man. You know, I don't want to listen, bro. You not tough, man. Rap about the females that broke your heart. I want to hear that. It sounds better. It sounds more authentic. You know what I'm saying? 21, I never want to hear you do another song with Nas. Never in my fucking life, dog. And he knows I 21, bro, fuck with you. I don't ever want to hear you do another song with Nas. At least on not that production.
I'm not even sure if I ever want to hear Drake or Nas do another song, period. Solo. I'm done with their careers, man. I'm done with all these rappers, man. Rap game is cooked, man.
Rap game.
If it ain't Kendrick, if it ain't Ye or Thug, keep that shit, man. Rest of
You know
y'all
what I'm saying?
bums,
Hey, Cole, man, drop me something.
I'm not mad at Cole, but I'm not gonna listen. You know what I mean?
I'm not
but
mad, but I'm not gonna listen.
If it ain't the rest of these guys, man, if it ain't Draco, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro.
R.I.P. Draco.
Y'all trash, bro.
I'm saying.
Number one artist on my shit, but you know, West Coast too.
That's your number one artist? Man, you know, real quick, quick hitter, man. Yo, what's your top 5 or top whatever looking like, man?
I don't got my shit on me, man.
Okay, I got mine right here. You know who my number one is.
Weekend, Abel.
It definitely is.
I definitely had a lot of well, half my shit is West Coast. I think like the top like artists, whatever. It's like Draco, Draco's brother, Draco's group.
Yo,
That is.
shit, man.
That West Coast shit, man. West Coast shit. Had
walking through here, nigga, throwing gang signs, dog.
They ain't gang bangers. That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they actually diss gang bangers, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, they just talk. They just
just
All right, fair enough.
Had Brent in there, had Ye, had Beyonce. I think I may have had Drake. Kodak dropped a couple projects that was doing what he did.
Okay.
And I think that was it. I think that was my top artist. I can't remember.
I had Weeknd. I had Drake. I had Hove.
I actually had Jay-Z on my shit too, yeah.
And then I had
number
surprisingly,
7, 8.
well, I mean, I had 21, which I already knew, but surprisingly, I had Future in there. But that Future did drop that project, and
Album, yeah.
I actually thought because of what Future did before, I was like, in this project, I was like, yo, this shit is good.
It sounded much better.
It's much better. So I was like,
yeah, that's a fact.
You know, some of my songs though, I had a lot of. I like niggas who want to sell drugs and kill people, so I had ESTG in there. But I also had Brent in there.
EST might be cooked, by the way, but yeah, Brent.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Don't make the most digestible music.
Bro, he's like 21. He's gonna talk.
He's not like 21. Oh, you talking about as in the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. No. I'm not talking. No. I'm talking about like he's like 21 as in he's only gonna talk about one. He got one lane that he's gonna stick in.
But 21 makes much.
Yeah,
better music.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying in that realm of like I'm making this. This is exactly what I'm making. I'm not changing from any of this.
Yeah.
And then like I do agree with you. Like some of his music isn't the most digestible.
Yeah.
Like some of the
shit. A lot of fast rapping. And
and some of the production.
Yeah.
But even with that fast rapping, the production has to match that.
I agree.
And because I mean, like I listened to his first album, one of his first albums a lot, but I listened to this one that he just dropped, and I'm like, that sound just doesn't click all the way.
And you need to start. You talking about Raw Wave sound the same. You need to start talking about ESTG sound the same.
Oh, every track.
So I don't know what you talking about. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rod Wave is cool. I'm
just saying that's what you were saying about it.
Nah, he just be satellite, and I be wanting to hear.
You said he sound the same.
Listen, the only sad person I really want to hear is The Weeknd. Everybody else, I want to hear him. I want to hear him talk about guns and shooting.
Okay.
And that's what's wrong with our community right now. People like me, because I'm out here supporting that dumb shit, drugs and fucking shooting and.
I'm saying you gotta hold your people accountable, man. That's what I'm here to do. You know what I mean?
I completely agree, though.
Knock that shit out, man.
All right, man. ESTG, get your shit together. Drake, get your pussy together.
Yeah, keep going.
21. You gotta stop hopping on these. Some of these beats ain't for you, bro.
Keep going.
Let me see. Hove, you don't need to rap for 8 minutes. I give you 3.5 and we good. Nas, stop putting out so much fucking music, dog. Like,
knock it the fuck off.
Please, my guy.
Queensbridge, man. I don't even know if the neighborhood's still there. You bum. Clown.
Whoa.
He's a clown. Fuck.
Hey, listen, I'm not from Queens, but you ain't gonna talk about New York. Cool. But you know what I'm saying?
Syracuse, like, it's not even close. But go ahead. Keep going with you.
You're from Thomasville? Alright, cool.
You know what the fuck Thomasville is. That's actually in Atlanta, but, I mean, go ahead.
No, I'm talking about South.
No, I'm talking about Tomoville. Yeah, nigga.
I'm talking about Tifton.
Who?
Yeah, where you from? Alright, I like Brandon. Let me see, who else is out, man? Shout out to The Weeknd, you know what I'm saying? You still doing what you does.
Tell him stop making the same album. Yeah, leave that 80s shit alone. We got all the 80s we need. Say that shit's in the 90s. I actually want to hear it.
Yeah, I actually do. I'll take that. Yeah. I heard him cover an artist song. I don't want to say it because, you know, we try not to support him because of shit he did, but he covered an artist song and that shit sounded really good.
I mean, we getting the go. Let's go level, man. I'm not mad at him. Just don't make that album again, man. Enough of the 80s.
You know what I'm saying?
We get it.
Brent, I need you. I like you, Brent. I need you to expand a little bit more.
Yeah,
His sound
he got his own style, own lane. I like it, so I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at
it's
it.
working, but I could hear. I want to hear some elevation. I want to hear some expansion next.
Because to me, he doesn't really sing for real.
I said the same thing.
He don't really sing for real.
It's not
I'm
really
like,
any vocal going. It's more like a cool, like really melody with the lyrics. So
that's exactly what you do.
Put some vocals behind it, man. Stack your shit. Get a choir or something behind you.
Something.
Do some real runs in the fucking for the bridge or something. You know what I mean? Do like give us a little bit of real R&B. I mean, I'm not
definitely. I agree with that. Yeah. Who I will shout out. Let me finish my sentence before you say anything, because I already know you're gonna say some shit. Yo, shout out Griselda Records, West Side. Hey, listen, I understand why you changed the name of your album, but you should have stood tall, man. But
Griselda's dead, bro. If it ain't Benny, we don't want to hear that shit, bro. West Side Gun dropped the album that nobody cared about. And he's on Instagram complaining and begging for attention, which you told me he didn't want. So which one is it?
I don't know what that.
I need my credit. Y'all niggas so many these niggas. I need my credit. Shut up, bro. We don't like to hear you.
Hey, we want to hear you. Hey, West Side, keep putting out that shit, though.
For credit, man.
West Side, keep putting that shit out, man.
You told me you wanted to stay underground. Why he begging for credit?
I thought he did.
I told you he was a fucking clown. Now stop it, bro.
Hey, you better. Hey,
stop it. He's a
West Side. Hey, yo, my man, dog. You see this nigga out here? Hey, I can't defend you, dog.
Clown, man.
I can't defend you.
This is what it is. He don't make bad music, but that last album wasn't it, man?
That last song was actually solid as shit, dog. He don't put out a bad album.
That's your opinion. What's that side B of Hermes 8? It wasn't good. Side A was good.
Nah.
Side B
actually, side B was low key a little bit slightly better with some of them.
Nah.
Some of them.
I don't want to hear Sauce Walker on that song no more, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why's he got a Sauce Walker on in New York? Knock it off, West Side. You're doing too much. You're not Ye.
What he doing is
he's not Ye.
No, he's elevating you.
He's trying to be like Ye.
He's elevating you.
He's trying to be like Ye.
Hey man, elevate your style, man.
He's not.
Elevate your style, man.
Yet.
Get outside your little box, man. You know what I mean?
Go call that man Ye. You already been dissing Jews for 10 hours already. You already on the vibe. Call Ye. Y'all put in, you know what I'm saying, some work together.
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
that's not a bad idea.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not
West Side. I'm gonna send this.
Smart.
I'm gonna take this snippet. I'm gonna send it to you. You and Ye do a collab joint. Let him do all the production. And I know what you be doing. You got a good ear. You can, bro. That would be fire, actually.
That's my point.
I agree.
Ye made him sound fine on Donda.
Hold on. Don't act like he wasn't fired.
I'm just saying he picked a great song to be.
No, but I'm saying, he sounded fired before that. That's why Ye wanted him. That's why Ye wanted him. Hey, come on, dog. We seen what.
He wanted him for the ad-libs mainly. He just forced his way on the It's like he wanted 5 for the ad-libs, but the verse turned out to be 5. So we can keep going.
No. 5 killed that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he ran that shit. He said, hey, yo, go ahead, take it.
Man.
Oh,
it
real
wasn't
quick.
the best verse on the album, but it was close.
I mean.
Yeah, we know what Andre did.
No, but that wasn't part of the first album.
Yes, it was. On the deluxe.
No, that's deluxe. I said first album. First album only.
So is it two different albums, or is it the same album?
No, it's the same album.
So the other songs not on there?
Added.
Okay.
I'm talking about just the first album.
I'm just asking.
The first shit that he put out.
So is every song that was on the first album on the second album?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And technically, 3K verse really didn't get released.
It did get released. It got released twice, actually. It's on the album and it was released as a single. Because one has cursing and Donda has no cursing.
You're right. Excuse me.
Man. No disrespect. No disrespect the best album of last year.
Hey, listen. that first album that he put out initially, not the deluxe, Fabio had the best verse on it.
A lot of people say Jay Electronica. Just keep it on with you.
No, I heard.
A lot of people
I don't
say
want to
Jay
hear
Electronica.
I don't want to hear another Jay Electronica song.
I'm just telling you what they might say.
Honestly, I've listened to all his music. I don't want to hear another song from him.
I'm just telling you what the people might say. Damn, she wasn't Jay-Z. That's what we do know.
Hey, actually, Hope had a solid verse. It just didn't. It was a cool little short. You know what I'm
Ye
saying?
out-rapped Jay on that album. Not that song, but that album.
How many verses Jay had?
Yeah, one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just saying.
How many verses Jay had on that
Yeah,
album?
he had a great album off the grid too. Shit, he was right up the park with Fabio, so I don't know what you want me to do with
I
it.
don't know. Fabio's verse is better than what
It was, but Ye had a good verse too.
yeah, Fabio had the best verse on the album. I do want to ask one question though. Roddy Ricch.
Yes, sir. He's back.
You done went back and listened to the album. I didn't listen to it.
He's back.
I'm not gonna take it back. I'm not gonna take back what I said. Cause you had that slump. You put out a bunch of bullshit. He put out some
A
bullshit.
little overstated, but okay.
In my opinion, he put out some bullshit.
Just saying.
So sometimes you need to get a little, you know what I'm saying, little before so you can get your shit back together. You know
That
what I'm
hate
saying?
train was a little overstated.
Was it?
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like, it could have been much better. I went back and watched an interview or two with him, and then he explained what happened, but nobody wants to hear that shit. But I understand, but you could have did better. So what you did this time, I applaud you. You know what I'm saying? You back on the right track, man. You know what I'm saying? But
So if that's the case, did Jay have a slump when Blueprint 2.5 or 3 came out? Was that a slump?
was it that nasty ass shit, bro? That Kingdom Come? Oh my gosh!
Okay. I'm saying I was still saying he was the GOAT, so I'm confused.
Yeah, but he's had a lifetime of work at that point in time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he had work at the time. When he put out Blueprint 2 shit, that bro.
Okay.
I listened to 2 songs of that and I said, bro, throw this shit away.
Okay.
That song with Shawn Paul?
I mean, was Drake in a slump and he released Scorpion?
Was he? That nigga shouldn't have put out nothing if it wasn't a whole diss track to push. That nigga shouldn't put out nothing. That nasty ass
So
song.
everything is slump, dude. Okay, man. I got you.
No, I wouldn't say a slump. You felt you had a bad moment.
I'm talking about slump because you said Roddy was in a slump.
No, Roddy put out some bad music.
You said he had a slump though. That's what you just said.
It's called the sophomore slump. You know what I'm saying? Because he had put out that was it for him. That was his first album, second album.
Okay.
But I won't say he had a slump because he just had some music that was just bad.
Okay.
But Drake was in a slump. Cause Drake put out some music before Scorpion.
Is he not still in one?
Not off. Hey man.
It ain't like the sales is up there like it used to be.
Hey, you see what he did with that 21
We
album?
comparing Drake to Drake, right?
Well,
Don't bring up Nas numbers trying to act like he's still the hottest in the game. Don't do that.
no, I'm comparing him to everything else that came out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How much Kendrick did? Like 290 or something like that?
Yeah. Like,
And then Her Laws
right
did
around 3. Yeah.
Yeah. But then he did Honestly Nevermind, and I said, bro, if you don't pack this shit up,
Just saying.
yeah, pack that shit up, bro. Cause that shit might have been disgusting. That
Only
was,
one of them are nominated for Album of the Year and all the awards in the world. Damn, just the
Hold on,
Grammys.
hold on.
Damn, just the Grammys.
Hold on. What you say to me when I text you about that? You gotta submit that, right?
Yeah, cool. I'm just hold on. But when we was talking about Nas is relevant, you say he just won a Grammy. So which one is it? So we can't use the Grammy as a measuring stick when it's convenient.
Different,
Okay.
different episode.
Okay.
This is a different episode. We said that last episode. Hold on, real quick, right? I'm playing a quick snippet off of this. Hold on. Let me see. Oh gosh. It's not connecting. Oh man, this shit go off. Hey man. It went off. Y'all not gonna hear much of this. I don't wanna get copyrighted. But y'all about to hear this bullshit that what the fuck? You connected?
Nah, Bluetooth should be off.
Nah, you connected. Somebody connected.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Alright, I just wanted you. Oh, here we go.
Bluetooth connected.
You ready for this?
Yeah. That's your goat? Listen, man, I'm done with it, man. Ye would never, man. We know what the real goat's doing out here, man. We
Listen,
don't really
I've heard bad music from Ye.
Okay.
I've heard bad music from Ye.
Ye's bad and Jay's bad. Two different things.
Two different
bad
times.
game for Bron. Bad game for Rondo. Yeah. I don't know if it looks the same, buddy.
Two different times. Two
I
different.
don't know if it looks the same, buddy.
We know who's revered.
Oh, we definitely know who's
Yeah,
revered.
yeah.
We
yeah.
definitely know who's
yeah.
revered.
Hove did.
Listen, man. You know what? Go to your phone right now. Type in go to your phone.
All right, cool.
Type in DJ Vlad right now. And we're gonna close this in a second, but I need to.
You want me to go to the internet?
Go to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Go to YouTube.
And DJ Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, you about to give me some bullshit.
Okay.
DJ Vlad, what? That's it.
Just type in DJ Vlad.
All right.
Scroll down till you see right there.
DJ Academics.
Right there. Go ahead. Click on it.
Yo, you want me to listen to?
Click on it.
Wheatley Vodka.
Wait till you know what I mean. Click on it.
Hey, you two, when y'all start paying us, man, I'm gonna get premium. Just saying.
We gonna close it after this, you know what I mean? Go ahead and turn it up a little bit. For the
Kanye is all time will go down as more legendary than Drake. Kanye
Drake.
is
Listen.
Kanye, if not one, is number 2. Best hip hop artist of all time.
Really?
Kanye is.
You would say that?
I'm telling you,
More
like,
than Jay-Z?
blows him out the water.
Why would you say that?
I'm not talking about rapping. Of course, Kanye can't rap like Drake or Jay-Z. As an artist, the best hip hop artist of all time, Kanye, if not one, is number 2.
Who would be number 1 if not Kanye?
It's an interesting one.
Who would you put above Kanye if that is your measuring stick right there?
I'm almost gonna just say Kanye is that person, even though I love Pac, and when I think about artists, I always just and for anyone listening, I'm not talking about rapping. So you got
Pac had a very short career as.
Hold on. That's fine. We've already had this conversation.
Okay.
We understand that Jay-Z's a rapper.
Okay.
Kanye does more outside of rapping. That's why he said that quite clear.
Okay.
We ain't talking about rapping.
Okay.
Kanye as an artist, I don't know too many more. I don't.
Okay. So that's what we're talking about. So
No, I was the GOAT rapper.
that's not what you said. You said most revered. That was what you
Yeah,
said.
and we talking about rapping.
We were not talking about
We
rapping.
actually
Nobody
didn't
mentioned
Actually,
rap.
we didn't specify what we were talking about.
That's my point. We didn't listen to a single bar on the song that you played. So why we talk about rapping?
Because we were talking about Jay-Z.
Yeah, but he didn't rap.
Because I didn't want to get copyrighted.
But he didn't rap. So why we talk about Jay-Z's rap skills
I could've
and the
went-
example you used?
I could have went to the bar.
You was trying to show me that was a bad song, correct?
Yeah.
And you started off with the beat, right?
Yeah.
And Sean Paul. Okay, so what they got to do with Jay-Z?
Yeah, I mean.
Right, ain't got nothing to do with rapping. That's the theme concept
mean-
of the song. Stop it, bro.
Yeah,
Stop
I mean, come on, man.
Listen, man, we never want to compare the two because there's no comparison. Jay-Z wouldn't be nearly as big as he is without Ye, and the same goes for Ye. Only one of them just got 2 different heights. You know what I mean? We're gonna leave it at that.
Hove did.